Hey friends, welcome back, and I'm so excited about this video. This was a video requested specifically by Sarah Liz. She left a comment saying, I know you do lots of dating videos, but could you do one about engagement? And I thought that was a great idea. So I'm here with James, again, very exciting. I love when he's here. And we're gonna do a video for all you engaged couples with 6 things that every engaged couple should be doing, in our opinion. So, let me do my channel intro real quick.
Oh, you should let me do it. Hey friends, Tiffany Dawn here with Tuesday Girl Talk. Click subscribe for more videos and dating advice in 3 minutes or less.
That's pretty good, actually. Today's is going to be longer than 3 minutes, just to warn you. Tip number one for all engaged couples is find a marriage mentor couple.
Another couple who's been married for a longer amount of time, who's wiser, maybe someone you know from church, or that can be recommended by friends or family. Our mentor couple, we met with them for dinner once a month, I think starting 2 months before we got married, but then for a year. And it was so helpful to hang out with them and talk to them about the things we were disagreeing about and just get an outside person's opinion.
It really is, because like premarital counseling is so important and helpful, and definitely still do that, but it can only prepare you for so much. Like once you get married, it's just like you're in the trenches, you know? Like it's a little different. Things come up that you couldn't have prepared for, you wouldn't have seen coming. So to have someone who can talk you through those things and help you figure them out, it was really helpful for us. There were some things we faced in that first year of marriage that were hard.
For sure.
Yeah. Tip number 2.
I think I get to do tip number 2.
Oh, right, you get to do tip number 2.
Tip number 2 is start your couple friend auditions. What do we mean by that, sweetie?
So when you get married, it's so nice to have other friends who are also couples. And this can be hard to find, like another couple friend who both of you like both of them. It makes it a whole new level of like tricky to find friends. But it's really nice to have some friends like that. And it can take a while to find them, and that's okay. But we just started when we were engaged going out to coffee or dinner with different couples and just to see like who we really connected with naturally. And then those people we started to spend more time with to develop a friendship, because then when you're going through hard stuff in your marriage in those first few years that can be hard sometimes, you have a couple friend who like gets it, like they're there too, or they've been there, and that is really helpful.
Yeah, I think it's a great reason to start this early is because it takes some time for both of you to understand, oh yeah, I actually really do connect with this other guy, or wow, at first this seemed like we really connected, but some things about this couple, it's not working for us. Yeah.
Right.
And plus I know in our relationship, some of our good couple friends have moved away on us. Shame on you guys. You know who you are.
Come back.
But so it's good to have several different couple friends, or even a group of couple friends.
Tip number 3 is learn about sex. This is what all of you really want to know. I actually have a course, we did it together, some of the videos, called the Wedding Night Talks. If you haven't heard about it, you should check it out. The link is down below, and it just walks you through everything we think you should know about sex before your wedding night.
Number 4 would be start to integrate your finances.
Ooh, start talking about money. When you get married, money is a really big part of married life, and it's not a bad thing, it just is. It affects how you live, it affects where you live, and you need to be communicating about that to be on the same page. So when you're just dating somebody, you don't really like get their opinion before you make big purchases. You're not like talking about your budgets together as much typically, but when you're engaged, it's an important time to start to do that. Start to talk about those things.
You don't necessarily need your fiance's permission to buy something, but you want to start saying, this is what I'm thinking, I'm having trouble with this, and that way you can start to understand how the person views money.
And if you guys find that money is a struggle for you individually or together, check out Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace course. I know James has done that, some of our friends have done that, and that's a really helpful way. Even if you don't follow all his tips, that's fine. We don't follow all of them, but it helps you talk about money, and it helps you get some healthy foundational wisdom for your finances. So tip number 5 is don't make your engagement all about the wedding.
Oh, and this really takes some intentional effort on your part, because the closer you get to the wedding, the more every time you see each other, well, what about this? Well, what about this? What about this? If you can just even maybe take a day every couple of weeks where you spend some time doing something that's not wedding related.
Yeah.
It just brings balance to your relationship.
I remember we got married and we're like, whoa, we don't have to talk about the wedding anymore. what are we gonna talk about? You know, like, and we found stuff, but it was just like
it took a little bit of time.
Yeah, we didn't realize how much of our relationship the wedding had taken over. So just keep that in balance. Keep that wedding-free zone of your relationship too.
Even if it's a sliver.
Yep.
Our last tip number 6, would be start to make and memorialize your couple traditions. The things that you do together that are special for both of you.
For us, this was like going to coffee shops, playing tennis together, going shopping at thrift stores together. And those were things that we just enjoyed doing, and we would like do them regularly. And it's not that we do all of those anymore. I don't think we've played tennis since our first year of marriage. Going on year 5 now and like, oh, no more tennis. But it was just like something special at that time that was like, this is one of our things. And that builds like a sense of camaraderie and intimacy together, to be like, to have your thing, your tradition.
Yeah. Doing different things together brings new dynamics and dimensions to your relationship, and that's a great way to make your relationship stronger.
Yeah.
You can't have your relationship just be about one thing, like, oh, we serve at church together, or oh, we go dancing together.
And those are great things, but it needs like more than just one thing.
You want to have a multifaceted relationship.
So if you're engaged, comment below your wedding date. We can't wait to hear if you want to share it. And again, check out the Wedding Night Talks to learn more about sex. It's super helpful. So I love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.